Hi, I'm Bowling Otter.
And I'm Lissy Sandwich.
Welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Otter Show.
All right, it's been another week.
Hi. Well, kind of.
Kind of been a week. No, it's only been like half a week for us.
Because we can't record. It's Wednesday tonight.
It's,
and
yes,
we can't
it's December 6th.
Right. And we can't record again until Sunday, the 10th. So we're doing this really, really early in the week. So if we miss something between Wednesday and next Friday,
something else will have bound
really
to come up. So I get that, and we'll have to miss it. So sorry, guys.
Whatever amazing thing's going to happen on Thursday or Friday, and we're going to be like, oh, no, we didn't put on the video.
I think we're going to miss the Jurassic Park trailer.
Yes, that's
which
tomorrow,
is a bummer.
I think, right?
Is it tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow,
Crap.
so we won't be able to record.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So here's our up to Wednesday BS on the internet.
Yes.
And so, what do we start with?
We are starting with, now, I don't know if you guys are doing your Christmas holiday shopping yet, but I really, this year, every year I tell myself I'm really going to get a head start this year.
Sometimes we do.
And sometimes we do. A couple of years we've done it. Actually, the last couple of years we've done it.
The last couple of years we were done pretty early.
We're kind of like on it, you know, but a lot of times there's always something that we're waiting for that either like comes after Christmas or something like
that's
there's
the
always
worst,
something.
Isn't it? You order something that gets delayed in shipping.
I know.
So
there's always something.
You got to get it done early.
I know. So I'm going to try. But I have family and you have family who are very, very hard to shop for.
Yeah.
Really, really hard. Parents.
Some are really easy and some are just really hard.
The easy ones are really easy.
Yeah. It's just I know what they are.
Yeah,
course.
for sure. But what I'm finding myself going to is the BuzzFeed. I know BuzzFeed. Their holiday gift guide over here. And I keep going here.
Cool.
I put so much of this stuff on my own Amazon wish list. And everything just from going through it. I found a couple presents already. Look at this. Onesies. Come on now. Look at this. You know, there's like so much stuff on this. But stuff for that's like really, really difficult. You know, there's some really, really hard people out there. And all of this stuff is, it's cool. Like, I'd be okay giving it. It's not all hokey.
I'll looking at some of the lists. Like, they do have some pretty genuinely good ideas.
Yeah, they
Sometimes
do.
Stuff is like a little like... it's expensive. A lot of stuff they put on these lists.
Yeah.
But it's handy stuff that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you're having trouble coming up with ideas, it's a good place to go.
Yes. So we're going to skip ahead to the subreddit of the week, which is Facepalm.
This is a good one.
You know, I'm surprised that
I haven't looked at it in a while, too.
I know.
This is all going to be new to me.
I'm surprised that you suggested it because since we've been doing this series, I'll say, what about this video? And you always say you don't want to, like, laugh at people. This is why he's such a nice person. He's such a nice person. He goes, I don't want to laugh at somebody's misfortune or something.
Or I think usually it's where it kind of rubs me the wrong way. It's just when someone's trying really hard and they're very serious about something and I go pull up the video and laugh at it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not cool with that.
Like weird music videos.
Yeah,
and
like
things
somebody
like
just because it's like a kid being a kid or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
they're just being themselves and things like that. Yeah, I totally understand.
I don't
what you
want to
mean.
just laugh at them.
Yeah, definitely. That being said, I know, and you suggested this, but this is really like, if you're having a rough day, you know. But it should be pointed out that a lot of this is Trump.
Yeah.
So I will skip over those in the holiday spirit, so we don't get all in a political debate.
No, we're not talking about politics.
Right,
so
we're not getting
skip
into that. So we're going to skip over Trump. Just look it up if you're so inclined. Hey, UPS, your driver left this package under our doorknob like this and trapped us in our apartment. Had to call maintenance to get out. Wow.
Oh, no.
That sucks.
Wow.
I wonder why they... Why would you do that?
They probably thought it was like stabilizing for the box. They probably thought like, it won't fall over if I wedge it under the handle like this.
Maybe he thought they weren't home.
Yeah, he probably was like,
it
was probably in the correct spirit, but oh my God.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And they could probably find that guy too.
Yeah, you're right.
How do I communicate with blind people? Like obviously there's Braille, but is there some form of clicking I could do with my tongue to simulate Braille verbally? Edit. Never mind, you could just talk to them. No, never mind. Oh my God! So you're gonna go and like
simulate Braille,
like tap out the Braille in all the
speak in Morse code.
That is. I'm glad they didn't ask somebody blind this question.
Yeah.
Or just it was on the no stupid questions subreddit. All right. Well, that's okay. That's okay. At least they posted it there. Turns out math is useful after high school. Okay. My husband less than your husband. You're not, baby. Mwah, heart. Much love for my gorgeous wife. This is cute. I'm happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish.
Let you finish.
But oh man, oh man.
I love how they went on like 3 comments in. And like,
I love you, baby.
You know it, baby.
Oh my gosh. You know it. TSA agent checking my ID.
Tony
Hawk.
Hawk.
Like that skateboarder, Tony Hawk. Me, exactly. Her. Cool. I wonder what he's up to these days. Me, this. Oh my god. Well, you know, that's
Hawk,
pretty
like
great.
that skateboarder.
Oh god.
Do you like Tony Hawk?
Yeah, they'll be like, I'm doing it right now, man.
I like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2
I'm
on
doing the Tony
PlayStation.
Hawk.
That was a great game.
What is this? H&M using funhouse mirrors. Dear H&M, this is an image of 2 mirrors in your stores. One on the right shows a normal reflection, my normal height and weight. On the left, you could clearly say I appear shorter and fatter. Why on earth do you have curved mirrors in your stores? They show an incorrect and unflattering image and frankly have no place outside of a fairground funhouse. What are you doing? They're copying it. They're going to slide it right on top, aren't they? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Wow.
What?
Wow. Well, tell me they're going to actually show how they did this. Uh-oh. Wow. Clearly, I appear shorter and fatter. I love that they cut her out.
I love they show the entire process painstakingly.
Yeah, the whole
It is
thing.
so much better that it like took forever. I was like totally encouraged to that.
Like watching her like,
Oh my god, what are they gonna do?
Yeah. Wow,
Oh,
man.
that was.
Well done. Well done.
This is such a good subreddit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, guys, we also want to talk about YouTube apparently exploring a new approach to advertising in wake of disturbing content.
Right.
So when you're a YouTube creator, that's kind of like, what? Like,
Yes.
what are you talking about? New approach to advertising? You mean like this is how everybody gets paid? You know? This is important.
Yeah,
This is why everybody's freaking out about the apocalypse.
This.
So, but the thing is...
Now, yeah, well, here, this is what they say.
Yeah.
Okay, so the YouTube CEO says, we're planning to apply stricter criteria, conduct more manual curation, while also significantly ramping up our team of ad reviewers to ensure ads are only running where they should. This will also help vetted creators see more stability around their revenue. It's important we get this right for both advertisers and creators, and over the next few weeks, we'll be speaking with both to hone this approach.
Yeah, now, the initial reaction I saw on Twitter when this came around was pretty much panic among YouTube creators. Everyone just like, oh my god, what the hell? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the more I look at this, the more I'm kind of like, this is what they were supposed to be doing all along.
Yeah.
They're talking about
there were supposed to be
building a
people
huge
there.
team of people to manually look at this stuff.
Totally, yeah.
And I'm hoping, if this works, if this settles things down and starts making people happy on both sides,
Right.
then I'm hoping they extend this to the copyright claims too.
Yes.
And they have people manually reviewing them. So that you
Yes.
can't just go and be like, bam, I'm taking this.
Yeah.
And then you have to appeal it, and then the appeal gets lifted, but then by that point you've already lost how much revenue?
Yeah.
You know? Although, I think they might be working to put that into account somewhere so they don't release it right away or something like that.
Right.
Either way, I would love them to apply this, but the thing is, you do have to make both people happy here. That's kind of like the total truth of this.
Right.
If the advertisers pull their stuff, it hurts all of us too.
Yeah, and
so
I feel like it's possible,
it is possible.
but nobody's really willing to budge. Like, I feel like this really needs to, like, go to court or something needs to happen in order for there to be an actual process about how this is supposed to go. Because as of right now, if we get a copyright claim or something like this or whatever, like some people, like over the last couple weeks, their channel was just shut down and they had no idea what was going on. Or there's videos on the other side of that, like there's videos that we've uploaded that aren't even up yet. and they're flagged.
Yeah, well, that's because it goes through an algorithm.
Right.
Nobody has to actually see it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be posted for them to find stuff that they think is questionable.
Right.
But
it shows that there's not even a person there.
Oh yeah, no, they don't say they fully admit to that's just algorithmic. This is why this would be good to move to this. We actually have real people doing it instead.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like. The reason they're doing this right now is because there's some bad stuff out there, and especially because of the spotlight that's been put on the weird child exploitation stuff.
Dude,
and it
is crazy.
That's crazy and weird, and that stuff's got to go. Essentially, I mean, if you're in a company, you don't want your ad next to that. I can't
tell them
with that.
what that is in a nutshell, in case they haven't heard about what these videos are.
Well, there's you may have seen what was it, Daddy of Five.
Yeah.
There's like a video of just them pretty clearly abusing kids, and that got around, and I kind of.
There's another one too.
Yeah, there's another one that came out, and I think both these people just simply didn't believe that they were abusing kids.
Right.
And it's a weird gray area about where they were coming from, but it couldn't be on there. It was clearly abuse. And YouTube, it's just like, man, we can't have ads running against this stuff.
Yeah.
And they had the other ones where they were taking weird cartoons and putting them in really adult situations.
Yes.
And people do that to troll, so they intentionally show up on the search engines for kids.
Yeah.
So they're planting
It'll be like Elsa
there.
and Spider-Man, robbing a bank or something
a
like
lot
that.
Worse, way worse.
Then, some really, really bad
they're
stuff.
talking about decapitations and stuff,
Yeah,
really weird,
and
creepy stuff.
and then you picture some 4 or 5-year-old girl typing in Elsa on her YouTube, and she's getting this stuff.
Yeah.
And the thumbnail looks like somebody dressed up
It's
as
bait.
Elsa
It's
or
trolling
something.
bait.
It really
and
is.
that stuff's got to go
have
too.
Millions of views.
Yeah,
millions
totally.
of views.
So
and it's
works.
crazy.
That means they're showing up everywhere, and the more views they get, the more they show up. So YouTube's got to manually do something about channels like that.
Right.
There's really nothing else they can do to bury it, and I get it because YouTube has to, I agree with everyone when they say that the primary problem with all of this is just communication. I think a lot of creators recognize that this is a problem and this has got to happen in some way, shape, or form. They just want to be told how it works so that they can make sure that they don't break those rules, so that they can go ahead of time and not have to worry about setting off the algorithm. But at the same time, I get it how maybe they're not talking because they don't want people to just take advantage of that and then just put up trolling stuff that just subverts the rules because they're telling you what the rules are.
Yeah.
That's kind of anti-security.
It is.
You can't. That's like saying a WPA for a Wi-Fi password. To just be we'll just tell you how this password is created, how this password is protected, and hopefully you won't do anything about it.
Right.
They'll get right through. So it's such a catch-22.
It is.
But I personally feel like this is actually a step in the right direction.
But it's going to take a while for it to get all ironed out. And that's going to be frustrating because it's going to take a long time to figure it out.
And the other thing that I think is a big tell here is where it says this will also help vetted creators. Right in the middle of that quote.
Yeah.
So that suggests that they're going to actually be fully vetting entire creators.
Right.
So I'm wondering if they're going to kind of be able to whitelist you.
Yeah.
After a while. Or put you in a shallow monitoring pool instead of this deep monitoring pool.
For sure.
So maybe you'll get less flags set off. That would be actually smart if they have tiers of flags. And they could tell some channels that are clearly better have earned their way into being trusted.
Yeah. That's a good point.
All right, so it feels like they're putting an effort here.
Sure. We'll see what happens.
And finally, we have the YouTube Rewind, the shape of 2017. So this is a thing now. We'll see who they decided to spotlight. This is such an interesting, weird political YouTube thing going on here.
It is.
Where they
I want to give them a chance.
Everyone's wondering, who got in?
Yeah.
Oh, before we watch, I do have to say that apparently it's, something that's not going to be in here that I probably would have liked to have seen in here.
Okay.
Is H3 is not in, but they were asked to be.
Case? Oh.
They were asked to be in their scheduling. They couldn't go.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only reason they're not in.
Oh, okay. Because they had that whole thing.
They had a whole court case, which is super important.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
It's going to be Jake Paul, isn't it?
Welcome back to YouTube Rewind.
Oh, wait a minute.
wait.
Wait a minute.
Special guests with us.
Here, I'll go back. Okay. Nope. Take 2.
Not doing it.
Welcome back to YouTube Rewind.
It's going to be all vloggers, I
We've got
bet.
2 special
And
guests
beauty
with us.
gurus.
Okay, Layla and Liza, tell me about 2017.
Colbert. That's fair. Okay. Is the whole thing gonna be Despacito?
For 7 minutes.
For 7 minutes of Despacito. YouTube-ito.
Oh, yeah, Kendrick.
We love this album in our house. Oh man.
Well, not
It's
with the baby around so
good.
much anymore.
Yeah, not with the baby around. It's after he goes to bed. Be humble. Just gonna. Slime! Yeah, there was a lot of slime happening this year. There was a lot of slime videos. Oh,
So
yeah.
far, this is telling me that I'm really not up on my.
Okay. No, there was the face full of. Look
Niche.
at this.
Oh my God! Close it.
Get out of here! Oh. That was everywhere. Okay, alright, so they're going through like memes and like what the trends were.
Well, yeah,
'Cause
just the most of the popular YouTubers.
There was a bunch of like the face full of rhinestones videos.
Yeah.
And things like that. Although, there we go. I was gonna
okay.
say, I didn't think all of these people.
Hey!
Hey,
Marcus
your
Brownlee.
boy!
I like his channel a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
Marquez Brownlee, yeah. He's good.
He's very good.
Oh, with Taylor. Philly
Hey,
D!
Billy D.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we're back to this. Oh. What is happening? Okay.
Much of the Houston area still is in a state of disrepair.
Oh, man.
This is an explosion.
Yeah, there was a lot of this on YouTube this year.
Very difficult times before.
So many brothers and sisters that have come to help.
Community rallying to show its support.
Junto con voluntarios, se organizaron para retirar los escombros.
Long lines are now wrapping around one of the blood banks.
And that are doing all they can and are helping.
Vivre ensemble, c'est bien. Mais construire ensemble, c'est encore mieux. Précisément.
Oh, they're going so fast.
Yeah.
I'm not catching them all. Oh, so many fidget spinners. Jeepers. We've seen like 20 of them already. Oh, there he is.
Oh boy.
Oh, and there he is. Oh my gosh. Okay. More slime. Just have like a slime fight. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, did he dab on the haters?
He did dab on the haters.
Oh, dear.
Oh boy.
That was a shame. Oh my God, Backpack Kid! For like a second. Oh, that was a neat mix there.
Yeah, it was.
Oh! We're back to D. Oh, we're back here. Another fidget spinner. Oh,
Markiplier.
there's Markiplier. You're going too fast.
I know. I'm
You're
missing
going too fast.
everybody.
I'm like, hi guys. Oh my gosh. Everybody's so happy.
Sorry, guys. Looks like you were interrupted there. You were about to tell me about 2017?
It was good. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that told me.
Oh, so all of this is all the people that were in it then.
Oh wow. It's
Oh, well,
that's
cool.
very cool to do all of them.
Oh, okay, so now I can kind of see who I missed because there were so many here. Like I could hardly
This is
keep
going
up.
fast too.
Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh.
But you know what this is primarily telling me?
What?
Boy, am I not up on my trending YouTube. Like, I don't know any of these people.
I feel like it's impossible to know all of them.
There's so many.
Yeah, I know
so many.
A good bit of them.
I don't.
I know more than I thought I would, to be honest.
ASAP Science, cool.
Yeah. Oh, Jake Paul. I'm glad they didn't give him. I mean, he probably got the most attention. Do you think?
Jake Paul? Yeah.
Well,
Maggie Santoro.
I feel
Films.
like this group of people were very carefully picked.
Epic rap battles.
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't
very
even
carefully
see
picked,
them.
of course.
Wow.
This is like who they're picking to show their brand on. So they have to be super careful about who gets on that one.
Oh, there's animators.
Oh, awesome.
Good. I'm glad they did this.
Yeah, actually, this is great to see.
Oh my god, because they worked their butts off. And oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't stop it.
Yeah, the animators are so
I'll be like,
good.
listen, you missed that.
And they're such a really important and huge part of YouTube culture. I'm so glad that they actually
because I love the animators.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Oh my god, the animators, and not only that, the animators they work so hard.
Oh, totally.
Those animations take a long
time to do. Yeah.
And I follow a good bit on Twitter, and they're always talking about how they're working on the same project. It's like for months. They're tweeting that they're it's a month later and they're still working on it. 2 months later they're still working on it. So that's awesome that they gave them that little piece. But what did you think about the selection of people?
Again, I didn't know them. I just did not know any of them. I knew a very small percentage of them.
Well, you have your a very tight group of YouTubers that you particularly watch. I kind of float around
takes me a little bit to get outside my little circle.
Yeah, you check
and
your
it's usually
same go-tos.
There's a couple gamer channels maybe, and a couple
tech.
People that discuss current events things,
Mm-hmm.
and then a lot of tech stuff and music stuff.
Yeah.
And beyond that, I don't know. Every now and then one of them leads me to another one,
Mm-hmm.
and I see that. But I can see it's funny being a child that's trying to get new people to watch and even that, and to keep the people who do still watch, keep them to watch. And I think about my YouTube habits, and I'm like, man, to get me to get out of my little comfort zone.
Yeah,
it's
that's
tough.
true.
So
Yeah,
it's not an easy ask. It's interesting.
There were a lot of different genres represented here, which I liked. There was. I'm glad to see that they put the some informational channels in there.
Yeah,
that were really cool. So, yeah.
I'm glad they at least did a few gamers because I can't help it.
And a couple more. Of course, I have to go back.
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Only about a handful.
Yeah, very few, but at least they were there because a lot
of vloggers, a lot of beauty YouTubers.
No PewDiePie.
No PewDiePie.
That's
very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's been the year of the vlog.
Yeah.
But I think YouTube is very they have an agenda with who they pick. And,
they have to.
They
have to.
Who they push.
For this, they have to.
Yeah, because
this
they're
is a
trying
brand.
to.
They're branded right now.
Oh, totally. Because also they're trying to win back some advertisers that left, and they're like, "Look how fun we are and colorful and wholesome, and we throw slime."
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out there doing some really gritty reporting, and have some really serious channels that deserve some attention. It's not all slime throwing and things like that. But
no, it's an important part of culture now. Totally.
Yeah, I learned a lot from YouTube.
Already hard to remember what it was like without YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's
crazy.
It's interesting, but it's always interesting to watch this, see what they threw together, see what they picked out as the most prominent YouTubers of the year.
Sure.
And let us know what you guys think of the comments of this video specifically. Who do you think should have been in that wasn't, and who surprised you when you were looking at it?
Definitely.
And what else for the rest of it was your favorite part of this segment? And if you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.
Bye. Foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandoned my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Holy macaroni salad.
My goodness.
Wowee.
Macaroni salad?
Yes.
As like an extra step beyond whole macaroni. Yes.
Yeah.